one passion. Why settle? One goal, one passion. Why settle?
Hey guys, it's your girl Yasmin Renee. Thank you for tuning in to the WhyySettle podcast, the podcast that promotes, advocates, and supports mental health in Black communities. Today, I have two guests. Today, there are siblings. I have Trae and Johnna here today. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves, tell us what you do, and how you feel about mental health as of now. Go ahead.
Okay, so I am Johnna Roberson. I am a teacher, an author, a coach. And I actually have been through, I guess, depression on my own firsthand. So I kind of like got a deeper version of it. But yeah, I'm really big on mental health. I think it kind of helps me understand people more and myself. So yeah,
Definitely.
Oh, and I'm Trae. I work in consulting and I also do real estate on the side. But yeah, mental health, especially dealing with my sister, used to not be a big thing to me, but when it affected me in my life, like now I have full awareness about it. So yeah.
Definitely. And Johnny, you talked about having depression or dealing with that during a certain time. Can you tell us more about that time in your life and maybe what triggered that for you?
so this was, I guess, like in college. You know, we all went to Georgia Southern. Then this was like second year of school. I'm in early childhood education. I don't know, something just happens. I don't know where it came from or what, but it was just like I started thinking really deeply about what I wanted to do. I was like, I think it sparked from me. I'm so passionate about what I want to do, and like if it's not feeling like passion to me, I don't want to do it. And so when I was in early childhood, you know, we in the classroom, I'm just like, I ain't feeling this. Like I know I love kids and I know this is what I do, but this I'm not feeling. And so I think I kind of just thought about it too much and went into a hole. And then I started thinking about, am I this? Am I another? Am I just started a big thing? And so, you know, went through that and it got deep, like real deep, to the point where I didn't want to talk to nobody. It was just like, and then not many Black people understand it. So it was just like when I was going through it, nobody got it. And it was just like, okay, well, I'm going to just have to go through it by myself and figure it out, you know.
Definitely.
And so, you know, finally got out of it, switched my major to health and PE, started volunteering around too, like at different places. And then when I noticed I was in health and PE, you know, volunteer with kids, I was like, okay, this is it. You know, I need to be in sports, something I like, being active, not in a classroom, feeling like I can't get out of the classroom.
Right.
Like in the gym, I'm cool. Like we go outside, we come inside. I can control it. And so, yeah, I kind of just got back to me, you know, after a while.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's good that you came out of that. Congratulations to you. Because being in that dark space, it could get very scary.
Yeah.
Especially in college. I think a lot of college students definitely go through like depression or anxiety very deeply, especially because in high school, your parents tell you everything you should do. Like you're going to go to college, you're going to go to school. But then in college, you kind of start to find yourself.
Yeah.
And some things don't work. You know, you may start losing friends and, you know, you just start questioning yourself a lot more because you don't have that authority there to like keep you on that road. You know, like your mom and dad not there. We partying every night.
Exactly.
Like you said, we went to Georgia Southern. So that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But definitely I think that definitely comes to play with that darkness. Trae, during that time, what advice were you giving to Johnna as she was going through this? And how did you support her?
Well, mainly, I mean, like I tell everybody when they're going through something, I was trying to make sure she was sticking with God, you know what I'm saying, leaning to the Bible, because that's what I do, even though I may not have hit a darkest time or as dark time as she did, but like whenever I do get down on myself or lose confidence or lose faith in anything, I lean towards the Bible. So I was making sure she was doing that, and really just I was being there as much as I could for her, because you know I didn't know the answers. Like I said, it was all new to me, so I knew it had something to do with like school and how things were going. And like you said, when you come into school, like first day, well, not even first day, before you even enroll, they telling you like you got to pick a major.
Yeah.
And everybody don't know what they want to do.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know yourself fully at 18.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Everybody. And we all got different paths. So
Right.
you might not figure out what you want to do until 21.
Definitely.
But that's like what? That's like sophomore, that's like junior year.
Yeah.
Senior year. So it's,
You gotta
like, it's time
graduate.
to be wrapping up at that time.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Different people have different paths, and I'm just glad she was able to find herself. But
Definitely.
through that time, I was just making sure I was trying to be there. Of course, I was asking questions like, what could this be? But she can't give me the answer to that. And when I started realizing, like, there is no answer, it's just, you just got to figure it out and get back to yourself. But I'm glad she did that, yeah.
Definitely. And were there signs that you noticed within her during that time, like before she actually came to you? What were some of those signs that you noticed?
A completely different person. Like, you know, she very outgoing, you know what I'm saying? So during that time, like, she was quiet, like, not coming around as much. Like, 'cause everybody know Johnna, you know what I'm saying? People used to be me. They used to be coming to me like, you Johnna's sister. I'm like, nah, she my sister. Like, I mean, you Johnna brother. I'm like, nah, she my sister. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm big dog on campus. But everybody knew Johnna before they knew me sometimes because she's more outgoing than me. I'm pretty quiet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that element, seeing her being quiet, like standoffish, not really being on the scene as much, I knew. And then when it really just started coming out and she telling me, like me sticking there beside her, just knowing that she wasn't around, everybody asking, like, where your sister? Where your sister? And I'm like, she just chilling right now, you know, not really trying to put them in her business.
Right.
It was,
Keep
it
them
was
at a
tough for me
distance.
too.
Yeah. So it did kind of play a part on your own mental health, what she was going through.
It was messing with me hard, especially like talking to her when on tough times, like when she used to just be telling me she want to give up and stuff like that. Like I remember all them times vividly, like yesterday.
Definitely.
It just made me thank God that now she in the space that she in. You know, she doing what she love. Everything that she doing is in her path. She loves it, like writing books, kids at school, like especially when she tell me that she has the kids like meditating. I'm sure she'll touch on that, but like that mean a lot to me because like that's touching something that she dealt with. So she attacking it with them at an early age. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Definitely. And as a author and a coach and a cheer coach actually and a teacher, what are some of the things that you do work on with your children so that, you know, you can, since you've gone through it, to kind of stop them from going through it? Because we know kids are going through things at such a young age now.
Right.
I think the biggest thing is like I try to definitely make sure they know to have their own brain. Like I feel like a lot the young ones that are coming up now, like they don't know how to think for themselves. And like you know, even the little ones, like of course when you're little and you see somebody doing something, you know, you want to do it, but I'm not so hard on the little ones as I am like my 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Like at that point, you're kind of developing your habits. And so it's like, I try to tell them like when they doing stupid stuff, as I would call it, or if I just see this one kid doing something and another one just automatically, it's like, he didn't even think. He just wanted to do it because he was doing it. I'll just, come on, right here. Right. And I just get real close and I'm just like, do you have your own brain? Yes. Why aren't you using it? Oh, I do have them. Yeah, like think for yourself. So I'm just trying to get them to, you know, use your head. Like my dad always just tell us, you don't got to follow what nobody else doing. Like you have your own brain. If they want to pick yellow and you want to pick blue, pick blue. You might be the only person, but you can have your own brain. And so I have to tell them that first because I think I had to know myself in order to know this is what I was going through. Like, and it's me, you know. So just to tell them that, and also knowing that it's okay to feel like how you feel emotions, feel sad. Like some teachers are so quick to like, you know, like just go for the angriest, get out, or you ain't doing this because of this. No, like it's a reason why they act like that. You know, it's a reason. So if a boy is mad and, you know, he needs to figure it out, go outside, you know, take your little 5 minutes, figure it out. We need to talk, you know, what's up? And so, you know, I think giving them that time too. And lastly, of course, in my class, from pre-K to 5th grade, we meditate at the end of class every day at the end. But I try to tell them the why behind it. So it's like, we're not just sitting there quiet for no reason, you know. I try to tell them at the beginning of the year, like, we're meditating because people deal with stress, people deal with depression, people deal with, you know, needing an outlet or sometimes just need some quiet. And so this is our time to reflect. This is our time to also manifest how we want the rest of our day to be or how we want the rest of our life to be. Like, you know, whatever you want to feel, if it's joy you want to feel throughout the rest of your day, you need to feel that for these 5 minutes. You need to think about that for these 5 minutes. If you're imagining being on the playground and that's your happy place, like that's what you need to think about. And so I'm trying to get them into, I love PE because I don't have to teach only like locomotor and how to kick run. You know, I get to teach the whole entire child. I get to teach their mind, you know, their health. I get to teach things that you're going to really use when you get by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
So
It's gonna pay off more than them fractions.
Exactly.
I use the fraction
I'm
sense.
trying to tell you.
You do need to know 2 + 2, but let's figure out some
definitely
stuff
exercise.
that you need if you in a dark place. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
And
definitely.
you out there by yourself. Like, let's get to that. So,
Definitely. I think that's super important to teach kids how to meditate, because even now, working with different adults, a lot of people don't know how to meditate. A lot of people don't know how to like quiet those thoughts that are constantly going through our head. You know, everybody's human. We're constantly thinking about things that happened years ago or months ago or days ago, you know. So it's very important to teach that.
Yeah.
So that they can keep going and keep going. I think that all schools, to be honest, should teach that.
yeah.
I feel like that should be a part of like the classes. So
For sure.
if anybody's out there,
Please.
get with Johnna, please.
Please.
Right.
We need the kids to be able
Yeah.
to meditate, to be able to quiet
Yeah.
themselves.
And the
So-
first time, it's going to be rocky. Like,
Yeah.
they going to be like, what? But they will know that they feel calm right at the end. It might be just that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But every day, like, for us, we're grown. And the first time you try to meditate, you're still going to be like, bro, my thoughts will not shut up.
Right.
But it takes consistency and time to really, like, be able to dig, like,
Definitely.
and do that. So it's a
I
process.
feel like it's just like
Definitely.
with the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People come in the gym for the first time, they like, I ain't never done this before. Everything got them feeling uncomfortable. But the next day, your body might be feeling like you ain't never felt. So
Right,
then that's what's
yeah.
gonna bring you today too. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
then next time you know, you in your groove and you getting better at it.
It gets easier.
And it's paying off.
Definitely. And speaking about the gym, you guys own a business together.
Yeah.
And tell us about the business that you have.
So our business is Perfect Fitness Clothing. It's a clothing brand. I kind of like to say workout brand, but it's not really workout because it's like leisure wear too. You know what I mean? You
Right.
can wear it whenever. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, we have men and women's
Okay.
clothing. So yeah, follow us, Perfect Fitness Clothing on
Definitely.
Instagram. For sure.
Definitely shop with them. get your clothes together. Yeah, leisure wear.
Yeah.
As far as that, how's it been working together as far as owning a business?
That's cool. Cause like we kind of use what we already have. Like I'm the outgoing, like, you know, hey, you want to try this? Or
Right,
if I
right.
want to like post on Instagram and that type of stuff, I think it's easier for me cause I'm a female, but also like I'm the like talker. So, and Trey's more of like the logistical, the brain too. So like I could just be like, all right, bro, you package and you do this and I'm gonna do this part. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We do
You
what
see
works
me?
for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I handle the business, and she got like she comes with a lot of ideas,
yeah.
and of course like social media. I give her all that because she
Yeah.
can do editing and posting.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
of course we
captions.
both pick like the pieces, but after that it's like, okay, he can do more of the logistical and I can do more of the like marketing for it type
Yeah.
of thing. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. You guys kind of play on each other's like strengths and weaknesses.
Mhm.
So that helps. That's so important. I always tell people who are building brands, staff
Yeah.
your weaknesses.
Right.
Because it'll make it much easier. If you're not good
Yeah.
at marketing, you gotta hire somebody who's better at marketing.
Exactly.
So that you could push that out. If you're not
Yeah.
good at speaking, you gotta hire somebody that's good at speaking.
yeah.
Right.
Because it'll help, and it doesn't put all the pressure on like one person to
Yeah.
do every single
Right.
thing
It's
and
a
to know
balance.
everything. It's a balance.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys the first entrepreneurs in your family, or is your family kind of made of entrepreneurs?
Um
No, we're not. Not
No.
first. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, no. But who
Because
else?
I was gonna say like my granddaddy opened the barbershop.
Oh yeah. For
And my
sure.
granddad and my
I
dad been
forgot
cutting
about
hair
that.
for years, like
Okay.
back in our hometown, you know. So
Yeah. I think that was our
we've been
first.
seeing that hustler mindset, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even not with just that, like my granddad was big on fishing,
Mm-hmm.
so like that was his hobby, but he turned it into selling fish, like on the side. You know what I mean? He had a garden. He loved to like grow vegetables and stuff. He sold those on the side. So like,
Definitely.
we really been seeing, even if it's not big, just small little glances
Right.
of
Yeah.
entrepreneurship.
And it was big, but we didn't know that growing up. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like
right.
now, you see somebody gardening, making their own food, and selling it, like going fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, like not just he catching 2, 3, like he catching fish for the whole town. Like
Wow.
Yeah.
he's selling it at the barbershop and going back to cut a head. Like
Right.
after that,
Right.
so it's
Cut
like,
hair. Somebody say I want some.
Grandpa
I want some
getting it
bags.
in.
yeah,
You know what I'm
grandpa
saying?
is hustling. I'm like,
And you
I
don't
thought it
realize
was just
it
a
until
little
later
song.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
no, that was big. Like that's probably why we are, like this now. Like that's what we were seeing our mom too. Like she's the same way, like always on the go, busy, having something, to go with. And I think when I also back to the mental health, when I was going through that, she used to always be like, well, you got to keep yourself busy. And, sometimes we do have to stop and like really feel what we are going through.
Right.
But it is important to stay,
Keep going.
stay
Gotta keep
doing
going.
something because it keep you out of your feelings too. You know what I
Definitely,
mean? Like you got to
definitely.
be in them, but you also need to be doing something to keep yourself like going to things that you want to do. And I
Right.
had stopped doing that. So it's like when I jump back into that, cool. Like now I'm feeling what I'm supposed to be, doing and stuff.
Definitely. No, that's super important to also be aware of your feelings, to know what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And then to also be able to, like you said, keep going, because
sure.
life is going to hit us no
Either
matter
way.
what.
Yeah.
But
gonna
it's
come.
going to keep spinning.
Yeah.
So we got to keep moving. We got to keep things going. But like you said, it is important to be aware of how you feel.
Yeah.
Because number one, then you won't bring it out onto other people.
Exactly.
So, because your relationships get ruined sometimes when that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
So it's important to be aware of your own feelings and to take a step back when you need to, but also to go a little harder when you need to sometimes too.
Yeah.
So that's really good. As far as growing up, were you guys like always super close, or did you get closer getting older? How was it being children growing up?
Yeah, we were always close, but we hated each other up until
Yeah, for sure.
probably
Like,
what, high school.
Did you guys have like a sibling rivalry or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, we was always tight, but it was just me and her. So like,
Yeah.
we fight and we love each other, but
Yeah.
when you kids, it's like we always against each other. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Funny.
little different. You know how it is when
I
you
had
got a
as a little
brother.
tomboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I definitely was a tomboy growing up, but until you about that 8th grade, 7th grade, 9th grade, that's when it starts to switch and like, okay,
Definitely.
we all we got.
Right.
Right.
And
Exactly.
like then it start to, then I think around we was always close to like we always, ain't no going back. But my mom used to always say like, if he ain't gonna tell it about her, she ain't like it's not happening with them two.
Yeah.
They stuck. But around high school when you really start like you formulate a real like solid like relationship and real tight, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, I feel like all siblings, every
When you
sibling don't
mature.
have that either. But
No, definitely. I'm a lot older than my siblings. I have a brother that is closer in age to me.
yeah,
And we were like that as well too. Middle school, my mom like, take your brother. No.
yeah,
You know, like, no, he's not
Exactly.
going because I'm the
Yeah.
oldest.
yeah.
But then I have siblings who I'm 12 years older than one sibling and I'm 17 years older than others. So it's
Yeah,
like,
wow.
it's really hard to stay connected to them because
Yeah.
they be like, you like mommy, ew.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you old kind of
Right.
thing. So it's like, I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
But to see siblings who are closer in age and
Yeah.
be able to like get that bond together, I feel like that's super cool, to be able to just come together and be
Yeah.
able to, talk to each other, have friends,
Right.
be friends, not just
exactly.
siblings.
I think
Yeah.
the difference in our age gap, we only 3 years apart, so
Yeah.
I think that played a major part.
Yeah.
Because if we were maybe what
Mm.
5 or more,
Mhm.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it might be different because we wouldn't have been in the same school
Yeah.
together.
exactly.
Like we were at Georgia Southern together, of
Right.
course, high school, middle
Yeah.
school.
Like when I'm coming in, he's still there for about a
Right.
year or two, and then
Right.
he go out. So it's
Right.
like, okay,
Exactly.
it kind of helps to like leverage the people around you.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, so you Trae's sister, and,
Right.
or vice versa. So
Right.
it's like,
Yeah. That's pretty cool. And you guys are from a small town. How was it growing up in a small town? Go ahead and shout your town out.
Oh yeah, Cordell, Georgia.
There you go.
Cordia
There you go.
G8229.
Very small. But
Yeah.
I mean, it has its pros and cons, you know what I mean? So like growing up in Cordell, I don't think I would change it for nothing because like I started small, so it was only up. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
definitely.
Like people from Atlanta, I was able to I can just see with city boys. I'm sorry, I ain't throwing no shade at city boys.
Right.
But, like coming from a
Don't
country
come
town,
for the DMs, y'all.
yeah, I ain't coming for the city boys, but like coming from a country town, I was just able to like pick up on different skills and like just paying attention to different things that people
Definitely.
in big cities might not be able to pay attention to. So then boom, when I moved to Georgia Southern, still country, but it's like a big city, big school in a small city.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
like being around more people, you pick up on people. I'm very observant anyway, so I was always taught to be that. So like I think that's just what came with coming from a small town, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. And I think coming from a small town, it gives you a little bit more hustle and a little bit more, because like Cordell, like the poorest city in Georgia, like the
Wow.
people around us and who we grew up with, now we all know like, oh, this why we like got so much hustle behind us, because it's like you gotta, I feel like people from the city, not all people, but it's just like they have a little bit up on us because we don't have as much resources. We don't have as many advantages, and like we don't have all of that in the country. So we got to play catch up a little bit. So it makes us want to like go even harder to get where we want to be, and it's like anybody that's from the country or from 229 or from the small cities, I'm like, it's just that understood, like feel like, okay, cool. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
And I feel like we have more adaptability. You know what I mean? Come from small. You got when you from the city, somebody from Atlanta, they go to Cordell, they're gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like it's nothing down there. But coming from nothing, and then you just like evolve more and seeing more, and then seeing what the world has to offer. Like you can adapt more to it, and you're able to learn more. Because of your perspective.
Definitely.
Different.
That's cool. As far as being from, do you guys go home a lot to visit family and friends
Not
there?
as much as we used to.
Yeah, not as much as we used to, because you have to, I feel like somebody told me, like, you have to go beyond then go back, you know, because you got to go see what else, other things have to offer. That don't have too much to offer. Like, our family's there, so yeah, we go back to see our family and all of that, but you also got to get out here and live, and it's just more to it than that, you know. The mindset's different. It's different mindsets there too. So it's just like we go back for our family for sure. But I ain't
gonna lie, when I went back home like September.
Yeah.
We had like high school homecoming.
Oh yeah.
And I was there like the whole weekend, seeing my classmates, like kicking with some old classmates and stuff. It just made me feel good, you know, see where you come from.
Right.
And then you just pick up on stuff like that you outgrown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just be like, this is where I'm from. It keep me grounded though. Like when I go home.
Yeah. I think that's the perfect word for it, being grounded.
Yeah.
And you made a good point of coming from somewhere so small, you can only go up from there.
Exactly.
Because it's like, wow, look at this and look at that.
Right.
And then, like you said, those resources, everything starts to come together. But when you can make it in a small town that's like, you don't have much resources, but you're still making it out. Just like, you know, for example, your grandfather.
Oh, yeah.
For him to have doing so much in such a small town, that is huge. Because it's like, wow, he's using the resources that he has here.
Exactly.
Now imagine if he was there or this person, he would be like, you know. So that's pretty cool.
You got to look at
that you guys
everything
are
from a
doing
small scale. Like,
right.
it's the small basics that make big things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the little things. As long as you got the little things clicking, everything, you can make something big. You know,
right?
Definitely. It's all about your perspective.
Sure. Definitely. I'm so glad that I had you guys here today. We're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
It's called How Well Do You Know Your Sibling?
I like games.
So, I'm gonna give you guys these whiteboards. I'm gonna ask you questions. Here you go. You put the answer, no cheating. Put your answer on there, and then you could turn it around so that everybody can see it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. You guys ready?
We gotta hide our boards.
Yeah, hide it from each other. Yeah. You can move the mics a little if you want to. You guys won't be doing too much speaking during this part. It's okay. Got it?
Yeah. I think it's cool.
Okay, what is your sibling's favorite color?
As simple as this is. You better not get it wrong though, but I can get it wrong.
You can turn it off whenever you're ready.
I ain't ready. Hold up. Still thinking.
Ooh, messing this up.
This is the simple question now.
I know. It's like the simple thing. You don't even be.
I'm gonna need y'all to have a meeting after this.
Bro, you know this now.
Hold on, bro.
But I don't know this, but you should know this. I'm just still doing right
I
here.
don't know. That was
All right,
easy.
go ahead. You
That
can
was so
turn them.
easy. I just had a little
Exactly.
brain
I'm like, what?
You can flip it when you're ready.
Red.
Red,
Yeah.
blue.
Oh, okay.
You got it right? Okay.
Yeah, I think
okay.
I was thinking too far, and I'm like,
Right.
Come on.
Don't think too hard
back.
about it, guys.
Yeah.
Don't think too hard. Okay, next
far. I'm gonna put
question.
green. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you tripping.
The next question is, what is your sibling's favorite food or restaurant? Either one will do.
Currently.
Hold on.
Currently? Okay.
Yeah, food. We gonna go.
Go ahead. You can flip them when you guys are ready. Cereal, tacos.
Well, you know
Okay, I
some.
can
For sure.
go. Both right?
Cereal though.
Okay, what's your favorite cereal?
So, like cereal, is my like favorite food for real, but I don't eat it as much as I used to.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like
you know,
growing up,
you can't just be
favorite
eating
food.
cereal. Like,
Right.
I'm big on health now, so
Right.
Yeah.
But growing up, I could eat cereal. It
Yeah.
don't matter. If I
Cereal
ain't
was
like
big
what
in
mama
my
was
Morning,
household,
lunch,
too.
dinner.
If I ain't like what mama was cooking, I'm straight from cereal.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
I was right. So,
Yeah. Right now, yeah, for sure. Little
Okay.
side goes.
If your sibling is feeling down, who is their go-to artist or like go-to song? What song get them like, or artist get them like, get it going? Don't think too hard.
I'm just write artists because there's so much.
Go to. Yeah. Hard. Yeah, why? Cause
Yeah. Cause I'm like, so many.
you know what I'm saying.
Just write a couple.
Just write what comes to mind.
Bet. I can write a couple. I'm gonna write a
Just write a
male
few.
and a female.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just do that.
You guys listen to a lot of music?
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
A lot. That's why he don't know nothing.
It's tough.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I put
Jeezy,
Jeezy,
okay.
old school
Rod
music.
Wave,
Oh, yeah.
Kalani.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kalani
Right.
wrong, but yeah.
I know I spelled it wrong. I
Yeah.
know I
It's
put-
okay. We're not checking spelling. You got it.
Yeah.
You guys are
I
doing
love
really
Rod
good
Wave,
though.
but sometimes honestly, like I was noticing that on the way here, like sometimes at different seasons, like when winter comes for depression, it's kind of hard. You have to dig deep and like really be intentional with the things you listen to, because your
Definitely.
subconscious like holds that in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
why I
on the
can't-
way here, I was like, now around this in summer I can listen to whatever because I'm just summer's like my time. But
it's a feel good season.
yeah, but during the winter I have to be really careful and intentional with what I listen to. So I haven't been listening to much Rod Wave because I listen to songs that are uppity now that are Rod Wave.
Right.
Like on his recent album, he had a lot of uppity songs. So
That's good.
I'll do that. But it's easy to his music. Just you'll think about old stuff that and then you can slowly just trickle. But
Definitely.
you have to be intentional with what you listen to and
Yeah.
all of that during this season. I
play
know
that
it's
Larry
now.
June.
Yeah, trying to be more intentional. with it.
Definitely. No, that's super important, especially now in that season of depression. It really gets people.
No, I was like, let's turn it.
Definitely. I love how you mentioned being
Yeah.
intentional. The next question: which parent is your sibling most likely to get advice from?
It's the same for both of us, probably.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the advice giver.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
gonna try to coach.
He's just cool, like
Okay.
if you knew my
Laid
daddy.
back,
yeah,
kinda, okay.
He cool, laid back. My mom like she's still on big business, so
Yeah, for real. She ain't playing.
yeah, she ain't playing with you.
Look, shout out to mom. Nothing wrong with
She
that.
gonna tell you what you need to hear.
Yeah.
But he gonna tell you how you need to hear. it.
Exactly.
Okay,
like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So that
Yeah.
means they're the perfect pair then.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're gonna get
Water
the job
and
done.
Fire. Yeah.
sure.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
His
though.
like what do you call it? Like the way you say something. I'm trying to. His delivery is on point.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
meant. Like his delivery is on point. What
is
she
mom
saying?
straightforward with it?
Yeah, she gonna
Okay.
Oh
tell
yeah,
it to
she
you.
gonna be like straightforward. I'm talking about.
Just give it to
Cut
you.
to the
Or
chase, you feel me?
straightforward, she gonna be like, all right. Either one, other that, but he gonna like
He gonna
give
break it
to
down
you.
and be like, "This why,"
Yeah.
Okay.
and then he
The
gonna
cool
break-
part. Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. As far as if you're having a bad day, what advice do you think your sibling would give you? Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
I put pray. Like, did you pray? And then like I put what you eat, like bro, what you ate today. And then the last one, like, go work out. Cause anytime you work out, you ain't never gonna leave feeling how you came in. It'll
Okay.
be different.
Okay.
Talk to God.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is faith and like religion, is that very deep within your upbringing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
we was raised in church.
we didn't play about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom was like,
We were going to
well,
Sunday school,
faithfully, Easter speech,
vacation Bible school.
all of that.
Not vacation Bible school.
Yes, like during the
Okay.
summer, they had the whole week long. We there.
Yeah, cause my grandma was big in the church.
Yeah.
and my mom was big in the church.
Oh,
so
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't even know
like
what it
we were
does.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
If you
it
can
was
go
just-
anywhere else, boy, you gonna be at church on
Gonna be at
Sunday
church.
at long.
Do you guys still keep that up, being adults?
Oh yeah, I try
Yeah.
to make sure I go to church at least once or twice a month.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if I don't go to church though, I'm definitely. It's so easy to just tune in. Like you can't
Yeah.
say you can't go watch a YouTube
No,
video,
definitely
you know what
now.
I mean?
It's no reason why,
yeah.
church isn't.
like if you really want that to be a part, just
Definitely.
turn it on YouTube or whatever.
Definitely.
But yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We'll get at the end. So to wrap things up, guys, just give us some advice on siblings and mental health and what you guys think that is like most important.
Yeah, I'll go. I say really making sure you be there, checking on your people, you know what I mean? But if you know your siblings, you know when they're going through something, you know what I'm saying? So really just be there. Even if you ain't got the answers, just be there, you know what I'm saying? Pray for them for sure. Be there. Spend time with them. Try to get them, you know what I'm saying, to do stuff with you. It ain't got to be nothing that's social. Like, they might not want to be around people, but just do some kind of activities with them, you know what I'm saying? Because they need somebody to at least try to help them keep going, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Just like Johnna was saying, you gotta stay active, you know what I mean? Even if you're down, you know what I mean? You just gotta keep moving. So you gotta be that person to help them out with all that.
Right.
Make sure they stand with God, take them to church, go out to eat, just something small, but just making sure you be there.
Definitely.
Yeah. I would say the same things. Like, if somebody asked me, like, what can I do to help you? Now I can know, but like back then, it was still the same thing. Just be present. Like, you know, be present with that person, like, and not just sitting around. Like, be present with them. You know, intentional, have conversations, go eat. You know, check up on them every day or however long it take. And also like letting them know that I am with you. Cause I remember like it was a time we was at school, just like he came in. I don't think this is the point where he really knew like, okay, something going on for real. Like when he cried with me, it's a little different. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
definitely.
it's different when you're doing it by yourself. But when somebody join you and like they're emotional about it too, it's like, okay, we together. This like, you know, two of us, we won now. So it's just like, knowing that they're like really with you and not just saying it's like, okay, like it's my sister, like my pa ever sister. So yeah, it's just like that too, like letting them know like I am here too, like with you. So being present, being there, putting that phone down sometimes and just letting people know like spend time too is real nice.
Definitely. That's definitely great advice. And I agree. Just being present sometimes. A lot of people are always like, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say nothing.
Exactly. And that's the biggest thing is sometimes you don't say anything. Just listen and just be there, be still, be calm, and maybe feel those same expressions with them just to help them know that they're not alone. I feel like it's super important.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we're in here, guys. Like I said, I'm so thankful for you guys coming today, talking, playing a game, just showing love. Thank you guys so much for that. Congratulations on everything that you guys are doing. And it's okay. I'm still gonna order.
Okay.
Definitely. I gotta order Chase his book from Johnna, and definitely with you guys. Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you, social medias, businesses, anything like that.
Well, I'm on Instagram at Johnna, JUNNAWNNA, and my book is on Amazon. Y'all can go get that. It's a children's book for the little ones. So it's called Who Am I? And it's now on Amazon. And also I have them on hand most of the time. But yeah, that's how you can find me.
Yeah, and you can follow our athleisure wear brand, like I said, Perfect Fitness Clothing on Instagram. And my Instagram is mjr.iii. Yeah, I'm the third.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
And thank you for having us, because it's important to have these conversations, especially we talk, of course, but like to really answer the questions and dive deep and to know the whys behind a lot of it is nice. So yeah.
No problem. Thank you guys again for coming. And you guys stay tuned for the next episode. You can find this episode on YouTube and on all platforms. You guys have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.
One goal, one passion. Why settle?